Chris Smith. I work and own Mixamate Concrete, and I'm here in the capacity as the chairman of the BSA. The association was formed in 2007 because we could see that the government was sort of looking at us, and we were all classed as engineering plant in those days, yeah? And that's how we built up. So they knew we were there, we made these lorries, they are real specialists. They're not just a delivery lorry. It's not a ready-mix lorry or tipper, yeah? It's a mobile factory.
Okay, my name's Mark Reeve, I'm UK Sales Manager for Bailings. We're here to lobby the government on volumetric mixers, on carbon, and also for the weights.
Nigel Griffiths, and I'm helping the BSA defend their volumetric concrete mixers. The case for these mixers is unshakable. It's the only way of supplying concrete to the market that ensures there's zero waste, that provides it in a cost-effective way in batches that people can use, and it makes sure that utilities in emergency settings can have a concrete mixer sitting waiting for more than 2 hours without the concrete load going off. That's the problem with drum mixers. That's where these VCMs have got the real upper hand in this market.
My name is Philip Wright, and I'm the M Manager Director of a company called Wright Mix Concrete in Leicester. I'm here today to support, as part of the Association of Actual Site Committee, to look at the low carbon elements of volumetric vehicles as support in terms of government legislatory change that's been happening, which directly affects the way that we operate our vehicles.
Well, it's saying there that these lorries, as they stand now, will be banned in 2028. They'll be forced down to lower weights that are just so uncompetitive. Most of these firms will go out of business. These trucks are so green. Yeah, they take out the materials to mix the lorry. When they get to site, they just mix what that customer wants. Whereas you ask for a ready mix to turn up, you've got to take what's in that drum.
So the problem currently is that legislation has that the trucks are now down at 32 tonne, and because they've dropped down to 32 tonne, that means that there is multiple more truck movements, which is increasing carbon footprint. If they kept us at 38.4, we could reduce the amount of carbon footprint that is going inside the M25 and all up and down the UK.
Today, a number of MPs have been coming out as the volumetric lorries have gone round Parliament Square to offer their support for the campaign. They know this is a low-cost, low-carbon alternative, and it's vital that we get the carbon footprint of concrete down to as low as possible.
So I suppose they're understanding and supportive of the sector in terms of the carbon elements of the vehicles, in terms of the savings and so on, and how they operate with the no waste elements and lesser road journeys, etc. So there's huge support and drive to move forward in terms of the low carbon vehicles and construction industry.
Every time a ready mix lorry goes out, it's got to go back to site, reload, back to another site. So totally ungreen. Yeah. Some of these trucks nowadays are actually fitted with concrete pumps as well. So every time that lorry goes out, he's saving another trip from a concrete pump. So they do 40 jobs a day, which is typical. These specialist trucks with the pumps, that's 40 pump journeys you've saved in London.
So for today, we just want to achieve more awareness politically and within the public, just to say that, we are a fantastic alternative to produce wet concrete in the market. And we need to ensure and save that and support that and ensure it allows us to carry on and that operators are economically viable, and can drive the legislation that we need to keep operating.
We've got meetings this afternoon with MPs in the House who are supporting us. We've got 120 MPs that see the sense of this legislation that we're trying to get changed. And we're not even trying to change legislation, we just want the deal that we've got made permanent.
It's a great industry. The industry's been going for 35 years, and we think it's a fight that we need to take on and try and get this won.
The reaction we've had, both from MPs and the public, has been really encouraging. And I think this is definitely a campaign we can win.